to show you some of the things I've been working on. Past videos you've actually seen me make a couple of these pot calls that you see here. Today what we're going to be making is we're going to make the strikers that go with them and make them sound good. Let me tell you a little bit about strikers though. My favorite thing to make, or favorite kind of wood I should say, is hickory. With hickory it's a lot harder, more dense. Oak is okay. Osage orange is probably the best that you can get next to hickory, which is this. All this wood is taken from these forests and trees here in Boone County. You're going to see me turn it on the lathe today, so you'll actually get to see it. Typically, the kind of strikers that I like are about 6 to 6.5 inches long. This is known as a bell housing striker, and this is known as just I guess a custom striker that you would see. Now I made this one as well. This is made out of bloodroot. Sort of like an exotic wood. This is another striker that I've made in the past. It's out of plastic. This right here, this rod that comes down, you actually bought this and you could put it in, but I turned all this here. I'll let you hear a little bit of the different sounds of them. This is a crystal pot call that I made. It's out of walnut. You can see that I only use about 4 holes in it here. I do use a soundboard in it, but I take 60 grit just to let you know the difference in the types and sounds that we have with strikers is you'll notice them all. So what you want to do is, what I'm doing here is I'm taking 60 grit sandpaper and just sort of roughing up the edges. So that's a tip for you right before this spring. Get your calls out that you're going to use and use 60 grit sandpaper. And you'll want to sand from the middle, just like this. You don't want to scrub because what it does is creates too much dust. Crystal's kind of fragile, but it makes a really high-pitched sound. So I'll let you hear it. And you don't really need to blow across that because the moisture from your breath will make all this not sound as good. But I'll let you hear a couple of the different ones. This is what the bloodroot sounds like. See how it rolls into it? It's a real sharp end. As far as doing it in like feeding purrs, you sort of do the feeding purrs with it. Then you'll have this one, and you'll notice the tone, and it's kind of like a deeper. That's the feeding purr. Here's the actual yelp. Sounds sort of like a gobbler in a way, or an old hen. But this is the hickory. Now you're going to hear this one. Hear the difference in it? It's kind of squeaky, but the hickory is it's a lot harder. It makes a better sound. It rolls better over the calls. So you'll see the difference. So out of all of them, my favorite is this hickory. But what we're going to do today is we're going to turn an Osage striker. So the Osage striker, what I do, and it comes out of a big block of wood. You'll see some of the wood that I have behind me here that I've collected. I take it to a sawmill and have it cut. But you'll want to have it, get your bandsaw out, be really careful, and you'll want to cut it into 1 by 1 inch strips by about 6.5, 7, because you can always change it, and you got to make sure it doesn't have any splits or anything like that in it. The pattern that you see here, I don't know if you can see it as well, but you'll see it's kind of got the wavy lines going through it. It looks really neat. This is the Osage orange. It's kind of, you don't want to cut like this, because when you turn it on there, on your lathe, it's going to throw chips all over the place. So that's one of the things we're going to use. The other thing is I'm going to use a gouge. This is a 1-inch gouge that I'm going to use. It helps to round it on the wood lathe. I'm also going to use a bowl gouge, which is a rounded tip, if you can see the back of it. It helps to give me my shapes and my definition, because when you turn it to make it from something like this to make it look like something like this, you'll need kind of like really good tools. It helps out a lot. So what we're going to do before we get started, I'm going to turn on some things. I'm going to move you over here closer so you can actually see me turn on here, get everything set up. So stay tuned. Alright, here we go. Might be a little loud, but here she goes. I want to walk into it like this. Osage orange is really, really hard. So what I want to do is I want to take a smaller one, smaller gouge. Let's go back. And you want to kind of keep it even. There we go. Try it again and see. Get better. Get better. Let's stop it and take a look and see what we got. So you can kind of see how it's starting to round out a little bit, but you want it to almost look like a dowel. So start her back up and give her a go. Oops, I didn't want to see. Gotta be careful of that.